baby. Hey, chat. Hello, chat. Hi, chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. Let me just check and make sure. By the way, Fried Noodle, thank you for the $2 Dooners. Transfer of so true. So true. Let's see if my mic works. Ooh, baby. It does. Holy moly. Hey, chat. Welcome to the stream. Hey, great to see you guys. I'm kind of just here to kill a little bit of time and just, I have my reasons for actually being convinced to stream. But they're for different reasons than you would think, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But hey, chat, welcome to the stream. To be honest with you guys, today is mostly just going to be a chilling stream. However, I do have a lot of content announcements that I just wanted to give you guys an update on. Biggest thing, it's worth noting, Fried Noodle, thank you for the $1. Dude, holy moly, the back-to-back. You'll love to see it. Anyways, yeah, chat, if you could tell by the stream title, a lot of the stuff that I want to talk about today is actually in regards to FNF, because I am currently doing a bit in the FNF space. I'm doing a little bit of stuff. And honest to God, Fried Noodle, did you steal your mom's credit card? What the frick? Thank you for the $2 donos. How am I? I'm doing lovely, honestly. I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to have a little less caffeine today. And so my strat to doing that is essentially going to be what is it? My strat to doing so is trying to keep myself busy and doing stuff. So I'm here talking to you guys, and I also like talking to you guys. So it's a win-win overall. But yeah, big thing. Thank you once again, Fried Noodle, for the $1. I should do a Terraria playthrough. Honest to God, man. Like I just recently got Terraria, and I'm pretty into it. However, I play the game a bit more easy mode-ish than your average person. And I think my internal casual person type of deal is very afraid of you guys being like, where's the difficulty in your playthrough, idiot? Where's the difficulty in your playthrough? But we're your addiction problem solver. In a weird way, yeah, at the moment, or at least I'm thinking. You know, take that as you will. But yeah, maybe in the grand scheme of things, that could be the thing. I don't know. But hey, it's working. I feel sort of up and moving at the moment. But chat, big thing that I got to tell you regarding FNF content, because that is, in fact, something I'm looking at right now. Obviously, I've got corruption stuff I want to do. However, I've been looking into some FNF stuff. And I think we're going to be getting Perfectly Normals back onto the grind soon, which is, pretty exciting. Honestly, the thing is, and I just want to tell you FNF peeps this, the FNF Perfectly Normals that we're going to be doing, at least for a bit, maybe permanently, but also maybe just for a bit, I'm not too sure, are going to be using the Scream chromatics. I know you really want me to bring back the old style of screaming, like legitimately screaming like how I used to. So I actually have a funny story about that. And I think this is gonna definitely make me feel a little better about my stance on, like, you know, doing things a little differently for a bit. However, my thing is that I wanted to actually do the old screaming style recently. And in the process of trying to work on one, okay, I realized, and I don't know if you guys can tell because I'm just so mellowed out compared to how I was around the time of the Perfectly Normals and whatnot. Guys, I don't know how I did it like 2 years ago when I did. I don't know how the frick I did it. I looked back on the old Perfectly Normals that I like, screamed my lungs out at. I don't know how in the world I did that. Because I tried to do that now and I just can't. It's like no, it's like a literally I physically can't. And it's a little odd because I think one could make the argument that like I lost my voice doing it, which I don't actually think was the case. If I'm gonna be honest with you, it's like I feel like it's still there. However, I just like again, I've mellowed out so much so it feels sort of off. You know what I mean? Like it feels sort of off to yell at the top of my lungs for content. The loudest I can see myself getting is when I'm like laughing at my corruption stuff, which is maybe a sign that like maybe funny videos involving me being loud and screaming that are more of a forced bit is no longer something that I am physically capable of as I have matured and changed as a person since then. Maybe with practice you can scream out your left lung again. So that's actually the really weird thing is that I'm thinking that's the case. Like I just need to get that in me. However, I'll be real. It's like I'm very at peace with being such a calm person. Um and if me being calm is part of the reason I can't scream my lungs out at Perfectly Normals anymore, then I don't think I'm gonna make the trade to do Perfectly Normals in the old style for that. Because guys, I'll be real with you. Like I love being high energy and everything, but I've just mellowed out a lot. People change. People evolve. People change a little. So if it comes down to it, I have a lot of really cool stuff that I'd like to do with Perfectly Normals, with the chromatics. And I think it could be pretty fun. But also on top of that, I'm actually currently working on a joke FNF mod. Um, it's it's a doozy, that's for sure. It's it like I don't know how to put it. Which one? Oh, you wouldn't know it. It's never been announced to the public. Never been announced to the public. Well, okay, I don't want to say never. It's like sort of on my Discord server, semi. What's the joke FNF mod about? So, the joke FNF mod is to give you the simple concept, just the straightaway of the concept of it. It's DP versus smaller rapper East Rich. Now based on the monthly listeners that the guy has, you guys probably have no idea who East Rich is. You probably have no idea who East Rich is. So to give a little context as to how we actually like decided to do this, we were trying to look up like I think a SpaghettiOs commercial, and then we figured out that one of East Rich's we ended up finding one of East Rich's most popular songs, SpaghettiOs. And it's ever since we've fell in love with East Rich and his work. It's a little goofy, but we fell in love with his work, and we are now making a FNF mod out of it. We have artists and everything. The only thing we are currently trying to get, if you saw the recent videos, we're trying to get a coder. DP thinks we might have found one, so that's good. But yeah, I don't know. I think I got a suggestion, a perfectly normal FNF mod. See, the thing is, I think that in concept would be okay, but I also don't think it would be the most fun in the world to make. I don't know. It's I think mind you guys, right now I'm technically also part of a more serious mod team. Like I am part of a more serious mod on top of the joke mod. So, you know, and mind you, we're not even like 100% sure that we're gonna like go through with finishing the joke mod because this was a spur of the moment bit. So the chances of it being like a full-fledged finished product are not 100%. They're actually not 100%. And I would play the one song I have done for you guys. However, as a way to tie things in together, the instrumental actually uses an instrumental from one of East Rich's songs, and I don't know if that's going to get me copyright claimed. So, not too sure. I don't know. So from you trying to find a specific ad for SpaghettiOs, you got an idea for an FNF mod. Listen, it's not my fault that East Rich decided to make a song called SpaghettiOs. That's not my fault. It's not my fault. What rapper names their song SpaghettiOs? Like I don't really get it. I'm gonna do four-way fracture. I don't know, honestly. I'll have some songs that I'll probably explore. I just I gotta see what I would find interesting, honestly. Still interested with FNF. Believe me, I had a long period of time for a while now where I was not. I was done with it. However, I've got my interest back. During this whole time too, again, like I said, I've been on a more serious mod team, and stuff. I'll be honest, I thought FNF was dead. In the grand scheme of things, man, I think it's died off a lot, but the good parts of it I still enjoy. I don't know. There are still good parts of it. But there's definitely some stuff I want to do with it and everything. And I definitely think especially with like the more serious mod team that I'm working with, there's a good product coming about. And I'm very excited. Hopefully when that mod comes out or like a demo comes out, you guys, I believe one of the songs we have planned for the demo does feature an instrumental done by me. So you'll get to see that. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. I think it's pretty freaking cool. You know, Funky Friday and Roblox, I know I was in a lawsuit. I know that for sure. But yeah, so that's a lot of the big plans I actually have for future FNF stuff. Perfectly Normals are going to be sort of working their way back up. And if I can get around to it, I'd love to get the old school style going back. But I'll be honest with you fellas, I just might not be physically capable of it. So, you know. And it's crazy to say that's probably not even because I lost my voice from Perfectly Normals. Like, doesn't even seem like that's the case. It's just quite literally just because I've mellowed out so much. I'm not in the groove of screaming 24/7, and so it's actually surprising. I always remembered you for your corruption bids. I do have corruptions planned as well. I just got to get a controller up and working to an extent, and then once I do that, we will be good for corruptions, and I'm excited about that. But yeah, I don't know. Very, very excited. Again, I have a lot of stuff that I'm planning that's in like the bigger space of things. I'm kind of trying to like harness back a lot of the energy I had back in my content from 2021 because, you know, I recently realized like, hey, you had a pretty fun year for content in 2021, and then 2022 was terrible. Was very, very unmotivated last year. But 2021 was a great year because Perfectly Normals and, well, corruptions corruption's had their good spike back up, and I'm excited to really cater to the corruption community again. I know you may get this a lot, but how do you do your corruption videos? Is there an emulator or something involved you use to mess up with the games? So the thing is, it's kind of a weird process. I made a tutorial a few years back, I think not long before Me Channel Corruptions came out, talking about how to actually corrupt specifically Wii and GameCube games, but the general process is I say most of us, but all of us in the scene pretty much use the real-time corruptor, which is made by Irkluzar. Great guy. He's done an amazing work with it over the last few years and some. And he's made an amazing program, but it's basically just a program that loads alongside an emulator that you use for, whether it's an NES or an SNES thing. Obviously, there are different emulators depending on what, system you're doing. And you just work around in the little side program for the corruptor to tinker around with it a little bit. Who is this spam number calling me? I don't appreciate that. I'm trying to talk to chat. But yeah, it's pretty much just you have a program running on the side with the corruptor. And it's a little more complicated than that. I think I really just gave the bare bones of it. But text scammer, probably, yeah. If you were to choose a favorite corruption video, what would it be and why? So this is actually a really good question, because even though it's probably a pretty straightforward one that you would expect for me to get quite a bit, it's actually not like it's one that I think about a good bit. If I can go back, because I do have a couple back from 2021 that I think the 2021 period of corruptions were really, really good. I was a really big fan of the Wipeout corruptions I did 9 months ago. There was also New Super Mario Bros. Wii corruptions number 8. I was a pretty big fan of that one. A lot of the more new Super Mario Bros. Corruption ones were really, really good, in my opinion. I really had a lot of fun with those. A lot of the 2021 stuff, even if it's stuff I've done for a bit, was really good. Just your Me Channel Corruptions number 8 was pretty good. Mario Galaxy Corruptions, starting that off for Mario Galaxy 1 was pretty good. I don't know, just that era of stuff was just some of my favorite stuff to do. I'm playing Mario Kart 8 right now, but just wanted to say hi. Hello, SPG. Hello. Hello. SPG, funny little thing I should remind you. Right before I started streaming, I randomly got recommended your Mario 3D Land corruptions from like a year ago, and I just watched them. Good video. I know it's a year old, but good video. It's also not the first time I've seen the video, but good video. You speedrun Luigi. Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite corruptions I've ever gotten in a, corruption period. The fact that we could have beaten the game in just, one sitting, that was good. That was good. I want to do more Luigi's Mansion, but unfortunately, I think a lot of the save state spots that I've used have been very limiting in terms of what you can actually do. So I think I've got to take more time to make more farther in the game save states. And if I can do that, then I think Luigi's Mansion will be a lot more in the cards. But I'm always going to be very partial to doing New Super Mario Bros. Wii and everything, because fun little thing. I actually don't I don't love New Super Mario Bros. Wii as a game in comparison to any of the other New Super Mario Bros. Games. However, corrupting it is a very fun experience. I actually really do enjoy corrupting it. He's pretty good all around. I do enjoy it quite a bit. I definitely do, because for a while now I've really wanted to do more New Super Mario, or not New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I've wanted to do more Wipeout corruptions, because that game, Corrupted, I figured it was going to be good. I just underestimated just how good it was, because you know, what is it? Like, Wipeout, the game has, like, a lot of physics, and I don't think it takes rocket science to figure out that if you if you combine physics plus corruptions, it's quite chaotic. It is mighty chaotic. But yeah, I don't know. I really want to do more Wipeout corruptions. Like, there's plans I have, man. Like, I don't know. I just I want to come back to the corruption community. I want to cater to you guys again. I want to cater to you guys again. I also want to cater to the freaking FNF peeps as well. Like, I'm just in my arc where, again, right now, I'm kind of just do whatever interests you. Like I said a while back, I don't want to rehash what I said too much, but a lot of my mindset change on the channel right now is kind of never say you're done, period, with a certain type of content. Because I did that with FNF. And here I am wanting to do it again. So it creates quite the complicated situation where it's going to cause confusion with you guys, and I don't want that. So I'm just, again, taking things as they are. If I just want to, like, not do corruptions, not do FNF for a bit, and just do, like, casual Isaac or upload really weird videos like the recent ones I have, which, by the way, I'm not butthurt by this, and I want you to know that. I actually find it very funny. They've been doing better than, like, my Isaac videos, which is very funny to me. Very, very funny to me. And I think I get why. It's like an audience thing, right? A lot of you guys are just, you're into more stupid humor rather than banter in casual gameplay stuff, which I understand. It's just, you know, it's there for, like, bro, I make, hold on, I gotta find it. Where the frick is it? Like, I sit here and I made a video that I put a weirdly large amount of time into editing of me and DP playing Spelunky 2. Almost 800 views. But then, mind you, that was from 2 months ago. And then you have a video from 2 days ago that it was a Twitter clip I saw in the replies of a Line Chew tweet, funny femboy tweet. And I'm like, that's funny. And then me going on my arc of just being really just knee-jerk reaction and posting everything that I want to at the moment. I just re-upload that to YouTube. And it gets 1.2K. So, you know, whatever works, I guess. I don't know. You guys seem to like it. So if I find any other funny Twitter clips, maybe I'll be sure to, I don't know, post them to you guys. As long as I know they're not going to be strictly something that is going to be received poorly in the public eye. Yeah, I don't know. Young Spinach commented on your rewind. Okay, actually, I really wanted to talk about this because I saw this recently. For those who don't know, 2 years ago now, I made a really random video that was kind of part of a sub niche of content that had existed for like 2 years prior to the video I made 2 years ago. And it's essentially just the concept of a video where you take a song and obviously 4 beats in every measure, music theory stuff. You guys might not get it. It just kind of, you just would know it sounds a little different. But I did a Subway Sexist, but beats 2 and 4 are swapped. It's just, again, part of that weird sub niche of videos. And it did all right. Didn't really do anything special. However, in classic YouTube algorithm fashion, because this has happened with several of my most popular videos now, mind you, this video has existed for 2 years. It blew up. It just blew up for some reason. I don't know. Like, out of nowhere, I remember I went into my YouTube notifications seeing that there were a bunch of people who had commented on the video, right? Like there were a bunch of people who had commented on the Subway sexist videos, and I'm like, that's confusing. That's very confusing, actually. Why are people doing that? Only to figure out the video is now sitting at 55,000 views. Guys, what the frick? What? I don't really understand it. And yes, there is the whole thing of how Young Spinach commented on the video, which, mind you, is actually not like a new thing. He actually commented when it was a smaller video, and I thought that was really cool. It was really cool to see funny online rapper, replying to the video, and I think that's really cool. But yeah, I don't know why the video randomly blew up 2 years later. Has Young Spinach had a resurgence? Like, that's the only reason I could guess maybe he's blown up again. When was the last time he uploaded something? 4 months ago. Why did it blow up out of nowhere? I fail to understand. You know what? No, that's okay. I'll pretend like I understand. It's okay. But yeah, overall, hey, hope you all are doing well. I don't really have much I don't really have much other to say than, hey, there's FNF content coming soon, hopefully. And once I get around to getting my controller, corruptions will be in the realm of possibility. Which, granted, they are in the realm of possibility already. It's just they would be a little tedious at the moment, because do you really want to play a Wii or GameCube game, or like any game that you need to emulate from a console on keyboard? Do you really want to do that? Do I play Breath of the Wild? That's a really good question, actually, because I very recently got Breath of the Wild, and by very recently I mean like 2 days ago, because there's a femboy VTuber that I watch who's like smaller and everything, who I actually really enjoy their content a lot, and they've been streaming mainly Zelda stuff. They're streaming Breath of the Wild currently, mainly the DLC portion of stuff from what I've seen, but they just started a Skyward Sword file, I'll show you, which is really cool. At the end of the day, you're doing what you want to do. I know lots of people have probably said that, but that's really what it comes down to. Yeah, I think it's weird, because I've told myself for a long time now that, that's what I'm going to do. And the thing is, I don't necessarily think that I haven't been doing that. I think for a while now, I've just been doing what I want to do. The problem is anytime that I get severely burnt out and just need a break, or just need to say, hey, I don't really want to do this content for a while, I was handling it in like the worst, put myself in a bad situation possible way of handling it, where I was like, I'm done with that content forever. That's not really, that's just, I don't think that was helping much. I think that was actually boggling me down and making me feel like I can't switch content all that much. I think in a weird way, it's like at the moment, I'm not very business centric or focused on blowing up on YouTube at the moment. I'm just kind of in my own little realm. But if I do end up having a big resurgence again, I've got bigger types of content that I want to explore. I want to do like more alpha rad style content at one point, if I can. It's just a lot of dedication. If I can get that up and running, man, and if that all blows up, hey, I'll focus a little more on being a bit more professional, actually focusing my content, or really putting a proper brand on myself, if you will, because at the moment it's all over the place. Some people know me from FNF, some people know me from Smash, some people know me from Corruption. Well, most people know me from Corruptions, but all around, it's all over the place right now. The thing is, I don't really care that much at the moment. But, when I want to get back on that grind, I'll get back on that grind. For now, I'm just chilling with the audience that's here for whatever the frick I do it, whatever moment I do it. So, I don't know. Anyway, you guys ever heard of Deer Park spring water? I'm gonna take a swig off of it. Hold on. Ugh. There we go. Ooh, that's some good water. I don't know why water's hitting the spot right now. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I don't know if that's the case. I had a water earlier. Yeah. How long is this stream going to be? I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. Also, I realized I never finished the Breath of the Wild question because I'm all over the place. Yeah, I got Breath of the Wild 2 days ago, and I'm hoping to start playing it soon. The game just seems a little daunting to me. I don't know. It's a little scary, but I want to get into it. I want to get into it. Sometimes water do just be like that. I mean, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, all around I don't really got too much to update you guys on other than, hey, FNF content could be coming up soon. You know, there's also stuff, you know, with corruptions. But also, I think in general, I just might do some Isaac, upload some random videos that you guys will watch because they're like weird 2-second clips that you guys like. I don't know. That kind of stuff. That's what to expect. That's the content. That's the content roadmap for you. That's what you can expect. Also did not plan to play any games today, by the way. Oh wait, I realized I don't even know how much longer I'm gonna make this stream. I might just make it just a little longer, but since we're just chatting, we'll switch it over to this scene. What is my computer? It's a little out of date spec wise, to be honest, and I do plan to get a new PC next year. However, I've got a i7 4th gen. I know that's not that great. But I've got an i7 4th gen with a GTX 1080 card in it. So it's okay. It's very mid-range, but also I've had this PC for a while now. Like later this year, it's gonna be year number 6. So it's showing its age pretty bad. Honestly, I've noticed it's showing its age pretty bad, and yeah, I don't know. There's a much higher end PC that I'm looking into that is about the same price as what the parts total costed in the current PC I have. So, yeah. Speaking of ASMR, are you thinking about making a part 2 of your ASMR epic show? So the thing is, I've wanted to do that for ages. I actually wanted to do it for 100K. Oh, wait, was it for 100K? No, wait. I wanted to do a second part of the ASMR thing for, I think it was either 100K or maybe like 50K. I can't even remember. No, it wasn't for 50K because that's when I actually did my first ASMR video. Frick. I can't remember. But yeah, no, all around, I don't remember when the planned milestone for it was, but I did want to do a sequel to the ASMR video. Just haven't gotten around to it. Haven't gotten around to it at all, and that's okay. Hey, some things just they don't plan out as much. What's your favorite Mario game? That's an interesting question because okay. So I'm very partial to a lot of the Wii Mario games. Mario Galaxy will forever and always have a incredibly special place in my heart. That game and the entire Mario Galaxy series, just incredible. Like I really hope, I'll always deep down hope for another Mario game, or not another Mario game. Another Mario Galaxy game. I really want it to happen, but it's been 13 years now, maybe almost 13 years, It's been around 12 to 13 years now, so I'm sad. You know, we haven't had a Galaxy game. Galaxy 2, I think, released back in 2010, so it's like, I'm upset, man. I just want a new Mario Galaxy. If I will genuinely say this, if we get a new Mario Galaxy, I will cry. I will like legitimately bawl my eyes out. Unironically, because that series means so much to me. And also, I just think it is one of the best Mario one of the sub franchises of Mario that has ever been out there. I don't know. It's really good. But I'm also pretty partial to like Mario Odyssey 2 would be really cool. I did really enjoy Mario Odyssey for what it was. I think for a 3D Mario game on the Switch, it was really, really good. I'll be honest, I just kind of my current state of things with Nintendo, and I don't know if this is like a hot take per se. You know, everyone right now, they're currently raving about like the Switch. Everyone's rumoring and sending out leaks about the Switch Pro or the Switch 2, whatever. Doug, I'll be honest. I just want them to move away from the Switch. I'm so sick of the Switch. And I say that mostly because everyone used to rag on the Wii U. And I'm not saying the Wii U was like a perfect game, but a perfect console. But guys, there are so many more frustrating things that I find about the Switch that just feel lazy. I mean, the Joy-Cons, first of all, I'll just say it. The Joy-Cons are like, Joy-Cons in general are some of the like most, I don't know how to describe it. The Joy-Cons are probably the worst mainline controllers I've ever held from a console. They feel really cheap, and they're just not good to use. Also, Joy-Con drift. Joy-Con drift is not fun. I feel like that goes without saying. It's not fun. On top of that, the actual, I feel like one of the things that's really, really sold me about previous Nintendo consoles is kind of the motto and the audience they really try and cater to for every console. You know, Wii U obviously was kind of the start of them really trying to cater to this whole fun for the whole family type vibe. And I think the Wii U pulled it off significantly better. I know, the Switch's whole gimmick is that, again, it's a handheld. It's a console. The Switch doesn't have the same charm. Yeah, that's the problem, is to me that personality and that demographical personality behind every Nintendo console does not exist on the Switch to me. Not even close. When I look at the home menu on the Switch, I recently got a 2DS XL. Okay, it was my first time doing anything 3DS related in years, because 3DS was a big part of my childhood. And upon opening up the 3DS, even just the base 3DS theme, not even including if you add any of the themes onto it, the base 3DS theme, oh my god, it oozes way more personality. It's crazy. I never realized how much you're actually missing. Just how much you're actually missing on the Switch. The Switch has no charm to it, dude. I don't know how people praise, okay, I don't want to call anyone out for praising the Switch, because what the Switch does have is a lot of really good games. Okay? I'm not going to deny that. Switch has a lot of really good games. Breath of the Wild is an incredible game. Genuinely, a really big step up for moves that Nintendo wants to make towards making more open world stuff. Mario Odyssey is also another big proof of that. Just stuff like that. Animal Crossing New Horizons was really good, even if it was kind of just another Animal Crossing game. A lot of the really big games on Switch are really good. The problem is the Switch also runs on like stupid outdated hardware. There is a reason that performance is so commonly talked about on the Switch, because it's not talked about in a good light. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, listen, I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan, so I want to make it very clear that when I say this, like, I'm not ragging on Pokemon fans specifically for kind of, encouraging this. Oh no, I feel a sneeze. Oh, sneeze me, chat. I sneezed. But I don't want to rag on Pokemon fans when I talk about this, but Scarlet and Violet genuinely was a testament to the problems the Switch has. Thank you, chat, for blessing me, by the way. Scarlet and Violet were like a testament to the problems the Switch has with the fact that they've cheapened out on hardware so much. Switch menus look like Xbox menus for real. Dude, the crazy part is, though, even Xbox, they're pretty bland, but they have character. There's some kind of like aesthetic character to them. The Switch just doesn't even have that. That's the problem. The Switch doesn't even have that. You can be kind of basic looking and that's okay, but at least ooze of some personality. The Switch doesn't do that. The Switch is about on par with if you simply just like were swiping through your home screen on your phone. It's on par with that. That's kind of sad. Like, I don't really get it. But the whole thing I was saying about Scarlet and Violet is like the whole thing with the performance and everything is a testament to like just people suck up for the Switch a little too much. I'm not saying people should rag on the Switch, but the Switch has a lot of inherent flaws that too many people put up with. Because, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, Scarlet and Violet, I think, if I've heard, was one of the best-selling Nintendo games, like, one of the best launching Nintendo games, I think, ever, actually. I've heard Scarlet and Violet's launch was one of the highest launching Nintendo games ever. Now, that to me, and again, I could be wrong and it could be a little different than what I'm thinking, but if that is what is the case, genuinely, that's a little sad. The fact that a game so, again, I don't want to say poor quality, but Scarlet and Violet is really poor quality in a lot of ways. With its performance and everything, it really just, I wouldn't even blame the Switch as much, actually, for Scarlet and Violet, but, like, the Switch is also the period where a lot of developers are getting lazy, Game Freak, and it's just not a good time, like, and yet there's still so many people that suck up for the Switch. Like, I don't want to make this out to be like I completely hate the Switch, by any means, but if someone said, which would you rather have, a Switch or a 3DS? And I'm going to say this with pure, removing my old school bias. I'm going to go purely off of my recent experience with the 3DS. 3DS all the way. Like, it's not even close. It's not even close. Just because personality and love and care being put into a console is going to be way more important to me than anything. The 3DS also had really good games. So it's not like the 3DS has personality but doesn't have good games. Gives devs a new store to sell their games. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's like the Switch just feels there. I know a lot of the Wii U's issue in a lot of cases where there just wasn't that many games, which I kind of agree with. I think the Wii U didn't have that many games, especially when you compare it to like the Wii or the Switch or whatever. But I will say, I think a lot of the games that the Wii U did have, a majority of them were very, very good. Super Mario 3D World was amazing. Obviously, it's more known for being on the Switch right now. But just from the perspective of when it was only on the Wii U, really good. So my old classic DS in my room somewhere. I think New Super Mario Bros. Is still on the thing, dude. Tell you what, I'm very hit or miss when it comes to the New Super Mario Bros. Franchise, but just New Super Mario Bros. DS is just it's pristine. I love it. It's simple. It just does its thing. Doesn't try and overcomplicate things, and doesn't feel like it's just there. That's my issue with New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It just kind of feels like it's there. People have expressed like, oh, New Super Mario Bros. U wasn't that great. Here's the thing. New Super Mario Bros. U actually felt a lot more standout to me with the effort they put into making the game itself graphically looked like a pretty big upgrade. Putting effort into level names and everything. More unique world concepts. It's obviously still your typical forest, ice, all that, but they tried to tie it in with like food, which I thought was really cool. Acorn Suit in general was really cool. DS is so freaking good, man. I need to play it again. Yeah, the DS thrived off of simplicity, which is kind of like, it makes sense that it has more simplicity given, it's the first game in the New Super Mario Bros. Series, but, I hear siren outside my house. That cannot be good. I got like phlegm in my throat, man. Ugh. I don't know where that's coming from. I felt very groggy this morning, chat. I felt very groggy when I woke up this morning, but I'm up and moving now. I'm doing my thing now. Don't you worry. It's all good. But yeah. Overall, I do want to look at the top selling Switch games, because I don't want to go on this ramble too much of like dogging on the Switch, but I do want to see, like, I think Scarlet and Violet is amongst like the top 20 games on the Switch now, isn't it? It is. Oh my god, it's number 7. Dude. What? Guys, 5 million more copies and Scarlet and Violet will have beaten out Mario Odyssey. That's messed up. That's all kinds of messed up. Like, I get the Pokemon fan bases die hard, man, but wow. That is... ooh. Ooh. I will say, I used to rag on the fact that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was the top Switch game. I've eased up. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is good. It's good. It may just be kind of a resell with a lot of the... I've gotten into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe a lot more ever since the DLC, like, Booster Pass tracks have come out, though. Because those suckers... Oh, man. Nintendo's really been up in their game. Like, they listened to the criticism from the first pass a lot. Because I remember when the first pass for the DLC for 8 Deluxe came out, a lot of people were like, these are kind of low quality. Especially Coconut Mall at the time looked a little weird. But once Booster Pass 2 came out, they fixed that up real quick. Yeah, they fixed that up real quick, and I'm very happy they did so. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, currently Scarlet and Violet is sitting at number 7 in the top 10 or in the top Switch games, which is just whew, wow. That is wow. Odyssey is the first open world Nintendo game. It's not, see, here's the thing. I don't even know if you can call Odyssey open world, because it's like, is it really open world? It's not one big world, given there's multiple worlds. I think Breath of the Wild is probably a better candidate for that, because Breath of the Wild is like legitimately open world. Should play as Tainted Samson. Tainted Samson's fun, dude. I do enjoy Tainted Samson. I don't play him often, but like he's pretty fun when I do play him. You know, he feels very unga bunga, if you will. He's like the unga bunga character to some extent, and I very much enjoy him for that. Dang. Yeah, top 3 games on the Switch are 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and then Smash Ultimate. I mean, that's a pretty good top 3. I'll tell you what. Sword and Shield, I find, is a little bit weird that that's number 5 and is above Odyssey, but I'll accept it, I guess. It's fine. I just think a lot of the Pokemon games being in the top games on Switch just feels weird. And it's not because I'm a Pokemon hater. I just think, like, the Pokemon games on Switch have not been that good. To me, at least. Whereas New Horizons on the list? Number 2. It's number 2, which is rightfully deserved. That game is... Oh, I love Animal Crossing New Horizons. I love Animal Crossing in general. Animal Crossing is a... Man, that's an incredible franchise. Whew, I love it. Especially for me being a lot more mellowed out now. I'm a lot more casual than I used to be. Man, New Horizons is very, very good for that. It's very, very good for that. And I enjoy it quite a lot. Good water. Yeah. Do. Second place is deserved. Dude, by far. Do I still play Undertale? I did touch it recently. There's like a multiplayer mod for Undertale that exists, and I kind of want to play it with some friends. What's number 20 on the list? That's actually a great question. What is number 20 on the list? Is it something I know? Oh, it is Nintendo Switch Sports. Yeah, number 20 on the list is Nintendo Switch Sports, which is, okay. That's fair, I guess. Again, Nintendo Switch Sports, I think we can all kind of agree, wasn't, like, great. Like, it wasn't a great game. It kind of... It did the Wii Sports series dirty. As a whole, I would say. Oh, I play Worm Odyssey multiplayer. Did you type that wrong, or am I? Did you mean Mario Odyssey? Because there is that multiplayer mod for it. You should try Slime Rancher. I've been curious about it. Riley's kind of into Slime Rancher, so maybe it's worth getting into. I don't know. Speaking of which, she should be getting off. Well, she's probably already off at work. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, no, Slime Rancher is definitely like, you must play Worm Odyssey. Okay, so I'm assuming you are talking about Worm Odyssey. The only game I know called Worm Odyssey, the only game I can see, is it's an itch.io game. I love the aesthetic if this is the game you're talking about. This actually does look kind of cool. Dang. We gotta give more love to, like, itch.io games, dude. Some of them can be kind of trash, but, like, even the ones that are trash, there's usually character to them and usually a lot of heart and soul. Like, itch.io is just really good for indie. I don't know. But, favorite console? Ooh, very interesting. I think, honestly, I'm really partial to the Wii. But 3DS is very close second. Wii and 3DS. Because Wii just had a lot of... Wii is very nostalgia-based for me. I mean, I think in a lot of cases, there's just so many good games on the Wii. I mean, you have... I remember Mario Party 8 was really good. There was a lot of weirder Mortal Kombat titles I played. I remember Mortal Kombat Armageddon I remember playing on the Wii. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Just insane games. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Again, probably my least favorite out of the New Super Mario Bros. Games. Doesn't mean I don't like it, though. It's a pretty good game. It's solid. It's just not great. I have a box. Hold on. I have a box. Here. Yeah, I can't really look at that at the moment. Okay. Fair. Oh. Cool. So cool. So cool. So cool. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, I got a niche. How have I been streaming for 56 minutes? I thought this was just going to be like a 20-minute, 30-minute stream. This always happens. I don't really understand it. I'm just kind of here to... You guys are like weaning me off of caffeine right now. It's okay. Ah! I splashed water on my nose. I was moving my water bottle and I shook my hand a little too much. It's almost been an hour. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I have no idea how. That's freaking nuts to me. Yeah. Maybe I'll do some more New Horizons soon. I was thinking about on my modded part of my Switch. I was actually thinking about deleting. So I was thinking about deleting my island on my modded part of my Switch, because for those who don't know the way that save data works on your unmod, because you have an unmodded side of your Switch when you mod it, and then you have a modded side. They're based around if you have the SD card in and like run a payload, all that stuff. And your save data for games, even if you have the game on both sides of your Switch, the save data does not transfer between both. So if you make a progress in a kingdom in Mario Odyssey on modded, it will not translate over to unmodded. Is how that works. Meaning that I might like whatchamacallit. I might delete my New Horizons thing from my whatchamacallit, my modded part, and then just start a new one for modded, and then just keep my other one for unmodded. I don't know. Seems like a pretty cool idea to me. Anyways, chat, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think I'm gonna go chill. Thank you guys for just being here to talk. Again, good to give you guys updates on how I'm doing, what I have planned. Again, a lot of FNF stuff I have planned. Some even unrelated to Perfectly Normals. And I'm pretty excited about it. Again, corruption stuff is also in the plan books. Might see some Isaac. I don't know. There's a lot on the table right now. It's just a matter of which one I can get around to first. So, yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I love you guys to death. Thank you guys for keeping me company, and I will see you guys later. Tatar. Bye-bye, guys.